All right, so we'll do this one last one for tonight, another inspirational message. Um, and it's by again Maningkamota, so thank you for the message. And its title is Pahulay sa, which translates to rest for a bit, right? Remember that sa. And that's what I want you to start hearing on this one. For this one, I actually want you to hear the flow of the message because it's going to have that sa in it, okay? So you can learn something from the flow of this message. Kadiyot lang, pwede undangan sa nimo sa imong gibuhat. Lingkod sa kadiyot, kay kabalo ko nga gikapoy naka. Gikapoy naka sa imong sitwasyon karon nga puro kalisod lang ang gakadangatan. Pahulay sa lingkod sa kadiyot. Pahulay sa problema. Pahulay sa kalisod. Pahulay sa tanan nga nagpahilak sa imo. Pahulay sa. Okay, so that was kind of like a tongue twister for me, but it's a inspirational message, right? It's a short one. This one I actually want to talk to you about some stuff. So that sa, did you hear that sa, which is short for usa, right? So sa and usa, they're both gonna have that glottal stops at the end, and that's what I wanted you to hear is that sa versus sa. So for example, this sentence here, I see it like pahulay sa problema. Sa problema. Do you hear the difference between the pronunciation of sa versus sa, which is that sa family of markers, right? Sa, which is short for usa, right? And they're both the same, usa and sa, right? It's always going to have that glottal stop at the end. Pahulay sa problema. Pahulay sa kalisod. Pahulay sa tanan. There's a sa, okay? Or pahulay usa sa. The person who wrote this is probably from Cebu City, okay, or somewhere where they like to shorten words or something like that. I really don't, me personally, I don't really say the usa with the sa like that, unless I'm in a hurry or something like that, or talking in colloquially. But I normally just say usa, right? Pahulay usa sa, because it differentiates the usa or sa from sa, right? Sa with a glottal stop and sa with no emphasis. So sa, okay? I hope you can hear that. And this verb here, did you listen to this one? This one's the one I had a hard time with. So, where's it? Gikapoy na ka sa imong sitwasyon karon nga puro kalisod lang ang gakadangatan. Okay, gakadangatan. Remember, ga, again, colloquially, is a nag form, right? Nag, okay, but we also have a ka there, so we know this as gaka. From gaka, we can take this to be a nagga, right? And you already know what that does with the unending. Okay, so gaka dangatan. Okay. Anything else here that I want to talk about? Pahulay sa tanan nga nagpahilak sa imo. Pahulay sa. I think that's it. But yeah, I just really wanted you to hear the flow of this. And that is all.